Mark here, Monday, November the 10th, 9 a.m. Eastern, US session now underway, 2 p.m. GMT. Let's have a look at how the US dollar is performing, starting on the index, third red candlestick in a row. But I can see the wick that's left behind here, meaning US dollar weakness, certainly through the Asian European session. Looks like US dollar is trying to fight its way back, sitting pretty much in the middle of the range for now. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see sitting in the middle of the range, US trying to get back to that resistance level. I've got resistance at 99.58 and support at 99.30. And the trend is still down. EMA's crossed to the downside. We'll see how that plays out during the US session. Let's have a look at the majors. Starting on the Euro US, I'm on the daily. There's the green candlestick that's buying euro, selling US dollar, continuation of dollar weakness. I've got support at 115.41. I've got resistance at 115.82. I'll zoom in on the hourly. There you see US trying to fight its way back off that resistance level, but for now sitting in the middle of that range. Again, we'll see now that the US session is up and running, where the US strength continues. US and sellers of euro, buyers of US look down at the support level, or if, as we saw to start the new week, we see US dollar weakness, buying euro, selling US, looking up at the resistance level. Let's have a look at the pound against the US. Here you see pound strengthening against the US, fourth consecutive day. I've got support at 131.36, resistance 31.92. Pound given up some of those gains, or US dollar fighting back. And there you can see US dollar trying to fight its way back off this resistance level, looking down at the support for now. But overall on the daily, it's still a case of US dollar weakness, and pound has again, for the fourth consecutive day, so far strengthened against the US. Let's have a look at the US yen. I'm on the daily. Big gap up to start today, and US dollar strength continued so far today. Green candlestick, I've got support at 153.46, and I've got resistance at 154.28, a resistance level that has been tested several times over the past week to 10 days unsuccessfully. We'll see whether the US dollar buyers can break above this level, or if we get a push down and sellers look down at the support at 153.46. Let's have a look at the US Canadian. Certainly, US dollar weakness against the Canadian. Canadian has been strong, that it has done enough to signal a reversal, downtrend, selling US, buying Canadian. I've got resistance at 140.46, and I've got support at 140. See if sellers can continue. In other words, US dollar weakness down to that support, tried it twice, has in this hour, green candlestick, that US dollar trying to fight its way back, looking up at the 140.46 resistance level. So we do have weak US dollar to start with, trying to fight its way back. We'll see whether that can be maintained. We've got resistance and support levels to work with on the majors. Good trading, and I'll see you at the end of the day.